So it begins 1,300, 1,400 kilometers of walking. Pretty excited. Stoked. That's a view and a half. God damn, this track is crazy. The first days of hiking were incredibly painful. My body wasn't adjusted to carrying a backpack, and nights were spent trying to find a comfortable sleeping position. Cycling and hiking definitely don't have a lot in common. This bag feels like it's getting heavier by the kilometer. Someone's throwing rocks in there, and even though I snack and drink water in the afternoons, it feels kind of pulling a train. The end of Queen Charlotte track. After a little bit of rest and resupply, I headed into the Richmond Ranges. 130 kilometers of mountains, 8,000 meters of climbing, and 7 nights of nature happily kicking my ass. I hadn't done my homework on the track, so I spent most of the time either gasping at the views or cursing at the trail. And the trail did throw countless curveballs my way. But it's funny how quickly misery turns to joy when you've got someone to laugh about it with.
I'm Enrico. I'm 42 years old. I live in Lübeck, in the near from Hamburg in Germany. I'm a policeman, and I like to stay out in the nature. The route is really complicated because you have to look for every step you do. If you don't, you can die. It's really intense, and the most beautiful thing is it's changed so fast and so often. It's so beautiful.
In addition to being so beautiful, life on the TA is so simple. You hike 20 to 25 kilometers a day, you eat as much as you can, and you sleep. On day 2 of the Richmonds, we cross Mount Rinzel. It's a day where our effort-reward ratio was readjusted, with 2,000 meters of climbing, no water sources, and little to no shade during the 10 hours of hiking. Yes. Yes. Wow.
Perfect.
Oh my God.
Crazy.
All is well. Amazing stuff.
Spaziergang.
Physical exhaustion is the cheapest form of therapy. After a long day of hiking, the mind finally turns off. All that's left is a calm hum and the quiet buzz of a body well used. The Richmonds kept serving mountain therapy, from punishing climbs to river baptisms. As the muscles ache, peace is found. It's like my body did the wiring, so my mind doesn't have to. Do you clean the needle?
No.
How dirty do your feet have to be, and how many blisters that when you go to a foot massage they say, so sorry, we're closed today. The Waiau Pass track is another remote section of the trail, cutting through a vast mountain range. To Maori, these ranges are sacred, home to Atua, ancestors, and stories carried by the winds that sweep over the ridgelines. Along the way, I caught up with many fellow thru-hikers, and slowly a little community began to form. It was a real joy to share the days with these kind, quirky souls. After all, it's rarely the practical ones who set out to walk across the country. It's those who don't mind cold huts, tent life, forest poops, and getting eaten alive by sandflies.
Game.
Okay. Why are you hiking for 2 months?
Because I love nature and I can be in nature every day.
Is it weird hiking with the same people day after day for a whole week already?
I really like it. It feels a bit like a family. You get home to them and then you have dinner together and you can complain about your day and be happy about your day and share it.
What have you learned about yourself in the last 3 weeks of hiking?
I really like to be alone as well.
Yeah?
It's good to be alone.
Why?
Yeah. It's a good way to think and calm down. And I think when I was younger, I was more not at ease when you're alone. You always needed distraction by people, I think, more. But now I'm very at ease and I have more trust in myself. You trust yourself more that you can handle it. It's nice. I really like that. It gives confidence.
Inspired by Inga, I hiked alone. But it's the 23rd of December, and I began to fear spending Christmas alone. I'm adventurous, but not that adventurous. So my little afternoon hike turned into a little scramble. Gotta go down, up, over, down, and then over the pass. This was the toughest day on the trail so far. Thanks to some stellar planning on my part, a 10-hour day of hiking ended with a brutal final climb from the lake to the pass. 13 hours, 2,200 meters of climbing later, I finally made it to the pass, only to realize I had nothing left in the tank for the next hut. It turned out to be a blessing in disguise. How's the pain? How's your holiday?
The holidays are really nice. The pain is...
Beautiful day in paradise. So pretty and quiet. Okay, what makes a good day of hiking?
No blisters.
Oh, come on. The Germans. My God. Keep the backpack dry.
It just lasted Christmas.
Yeah, true.
Okay, it's a self-timer.
Oh, you.
3, 2, 1.
What? It's not.
Nah, it's a video.
Haha, funny you are.
Oh, funny you are. Merry Christmas. Hiking with the Germans today. Wow.
The most beautiful rainbow I've seen. Incredible. So good.
Nice. What do you love second most after sandflies?
Second most. Mosquitoes.
Mosquitoes?
Yeah.
Why do you love mosquitoes?
Because it's a pretty. Pretty!
It's not working. There we go. There's this. Oh, it's still alive. Oh shit. Nice. I don't think I need to pee after all.
So there are these people called trail angels. They're usually people who support Te Araroa hikers with kindness and generosity, from meals to high fives. My trail angel, though, happened to be another hiker.
Nice.
Hiking on the river.
Yeah.
The first days hiking, just the two of us, are ecstatic. We find incredible camping spots. We share stories from our pasts. We ponder about some big questions and explore each other's reality tunnels. The places we hike into start to feel secondary. Whether it's vast mountain ranges or tangled jungles, the vibe doesn't shift much. Our conversations carry us, and we're content with whatever the trail decides to throw our way.
Nice flower.
Thanks. It's from Vallu. Thanks.
I've noticed how easy it is to fall into the traps of planning and worrying in New Zealand. There are endless sights to see, things to do, huts to explore, apps to boost your knowledge of the trail. Where to stay in the next town? How long is that like? Which hut to aim for? What's the elevation gain? What's the weather doing? Should we take this or that detour? What to do after finishing the trail? Should I find a job here or... Oh, it's endless. In the forest, I met a northbound hiker who said he is worried about the rain on Friday. It was Monday then, and we were, after all, walking in the rainforest. And the worrying goes way beyond just the weather. It feels like society wires us to live in a constant state of fear about the future, always planning, preparing, trying to wrestle some sense of certainty out of the unknown. We treat uncertainty like the enemy, building expectations and assumptions about what should happen. Even without realizing it, I feel like I've reprogrammed my own threat detection system into a full-blown anxiety machine. What was once an essential survival tool for our species, keeping us sharp and alive, now just spirals into a kind of cultural paranoia. Fearful, suspicious, always bracing for the worst. Luckily, the trail is a brilliant place to reprogram myself. A sandbox for learning to trust the future a little more and panic about it a little less.
Breakfast.
We are today gonna arrive at Rangitara riverbed and then cross it, and then some 5 more days until Lake Te Kapo.
How we feeling?
Good.
Excited about the crossing?
Hungry, coffee, and then crossing.
Nice. You know what they say about these purple flowers? Everybody trying to impress God so hard, but they don't realize God's trying to impress them when He puts purple in nature.
What kind of coffee we having today?
Mochaccino.
Nice. Sweet without sugar.
Yep.
Approaching the river. It's a long way over. That, my friends, is Edoras from Lord of the Rings. We just crossed Rangitara.
Yep.
Pretty exciting. Nice. Deepest level was a nice belly button, and one time it flowed pretty hard. Otherwise, pretty safe 2-hour crossing.
Sweet.
Sweet as. Now we go over there, up, over, down, boom, and Lake Te Kapo. As we climbed back into the mountains, little things about Helena started to get under my skin. Tension grew, and the joy of hiking together kind of began to slip away. After 2 wonderful weeks side by side, we agreed it might do us both good to hike solo again after Lake Te Kapo. Knowing now our time as a team was temporary, we began to savor every last moment together. Yeah. Sometimes I wonder, why do I travel? Where does the itch come from? Is it for the gram? Is it to live up to this ideal adventurer version of myself? To see new places, chase new stories, challenge my comfort zone, to grow, to open up, to build character? Or maybe just because it feels like the most natural thing to do right now? Maybe it's all of that. Or maybe it's just because it's fun. Maybe, for me, travel is like dancing. Not done to get somewhere, not to become better or impress anyone with my non-existent moves, but simply because I enjoy it. And that's enough. Own again. I'm on my own again. I'm on my own again. Alone again, I had nothing but time to think. Almost too much time to think. And somebody asked me a question the day before. What is your ambition? And it put my head into a bit of a spin. What is my ambition? These adventures feel a bit like retreats, spaces for reflection, for learning to be okay with how things are, for observing the constant change within and around me. They remind me that life doesn't always have to be serious. It can be playful, if I let it. I feel like I'm born too late to discover the world, and too early to explore the universe. But I can still discover myself, one step, one adventure at a time. So incredibly warm. Glaciers in the background in this immense heat. Oh yeah, good night from the valley. Spirits are pretty fucking low right now. Yesterday was the ecstasy. Today's the hangover. My right ankle is non-cooperative today. Just like the true price of Indian food comes the next day, I was now paying the price for a very long day of hiking. With the cold glacial water numbing my feet, I was able to limp to a small town for a night of rest, but the painful morning planted a thought in me. What if I finished this journey the way I started it? On a bike. What's up? 1000 km. Let's go. 1000 km for me. Hee hee hee. Not bad views for the last day of hiking. God damn. Always about a story. It's been creating new stories, the old stories I've been telling myself. Like getting a fever is a bad thing. It's okay. Need a ride, guys. I'm not cycling after all. 200k, we can do this by walking. Let's get it. 6 days ahead, big days. Final challenge. It's nice to end with something that might actually not be possible. So if there's a risk of failure, and it's a challenge, then it's adventure. Module has a bit too much appetite. Every time I feel any pain in the body, it's whispering to my ear, should have taken the bike, eh? We'd be in Bluff today. Wahakuu. Oikeesti. Aika rankkaa. Mä en muista milloin olisi viimeksi ollut. This is where I slept last night. I was so tired. Just saw this rock and decided to pitch camp next to it. Starting to be mud o'clock. We got 100 kilometers to go. Let's get it. It's funny I say we, because it's me, myself, and I. Ocean for the first time since a month. See the ocean. Wow. Alright, we are approaching Bluff, 2 hours away from the southernmost point of the island.
I'm rolling in my sweet baby's arms, rolling in my sweet baby's arms, play round this shack till that bell train gets home. I'm rolling in my sweet baby's arms.